Okay, it's yours. I have a lot of those stories. Some days I too forget to dream that big. That's why I do this, so I can remind myself that miracles happen that way. Okay? You just decide what you want. Decide that you deserve it. There's a couple of ingredients to this. Get a little tools, get the right coaching, surround yourself with the right people. Yeah, I knew the right people. There's things about it already in place. And anything that you want is yours. You know why we shy away from that? Because what if you got everything you wanted? What if you didn't have to struggle anymore? You're so good at struggling. I hear it every day. And you live in struggle. Let me tell you how bad it is. Economy Sunday. It can be 150 different reasons. What if that wasn't there anymore? What could you do? Who could you be? It's a very different way to live. If no, instead of stopping you, actually meant never-ending opportunity, write that down, N-O. Never-ending opportunity. Don't have people less than you tell you you can't. How dare they? God doesn't do that. There, I said it. And if you're the sum of the 5 people that you surround yourself with, shouldn't 1 or 2 of those be him or I? Because I'm the best cheerleader you'll ever have. I see that, and you'll see it in the next few days. I look at you, and I see the vision for you, and I don't know why I see it so clearly. I see it. That's why you're here. I brought you off a cruise ship here. I just was at David Fagan's. You came, and it's weird. I don't know how I see it or where I see it. But if I could hold that intention for you, even if you can't see it big enough, wow. Or you could choose your mom who says, oh, honey, you can't really do that. That's why God made Facebook, just for that delete button. Gone, you're out of here. You're not my supporter. And then the final part of my story, I don't know if it's maybe not in here. Anybody see this? Okay, so I had a moment. I wonder, what year were you on your knees in that moment? What year was that?
1996.
Okay. 2000 and, so my baby's been 3 years old, 2006. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I gave up the acting. I'm out here living. I separated from my husband at the time. Got 2 little babies, and nothing's working. It does not make any sense. I don't like any fitness products, and I don't know what to do next. Anyone have that? Some of you don't know what to do next. How is it I got this far, and I don't know what to do next? So I made a deal with myself. I said 2 things I'm not going to do. One, I won't, and this was true. I won't do any, how do I say this? Where's your daughter? Daughter in here? Oh, good. I won't do nudity in movies anymore. Not that I did. I played love scenes. You're an actress. I mean, I said, don't, and I actually said this. I said, don't do anything that would embarrass yourself on the internet is basically what it was happening. Because that's too easy to do. And 2, don't sell anything you don't love. So then, by the way, the universe, and I don't know how this works in the Bible and stuff, but there's like little angels and stuff that want to mess with you. She said that, now let's mess with her. So there's a 1-day kind of sale for home shopping where you can make almost $100,000. Called a Today Special. England calls. I wasn't doing England anymore. They said, hey, you want to do a Today Special on elliptical? I'm very famous for ellipticals. I said, oh, sure. Come on, that's great. Bring it on. I can use some gas. And then they sent me the product, and it was crap. And I had this moment going, I know I just said yesterday, let's not do anything you don't love. I don't love. I'm really not love this. I can't sell this. But the other side said, you made a commitment, and you don't ever give up. I was like, oh, really? So I fly to England, and I get on at midnight. I'm angry at myself. I hate this. I'm hating life. I said, you know what? This is ridiculous. I can't do this. I can't lie to myself anymore. I just made a commitment, right? And I don't want to sell junk. 1 o'clock, I'm in the green room by myself. I go on the second show. I do even worse. I've never done worse. I never do bad. This is what I do. 2 o'clock in the morning. So funny. It's the same story. I actually got down on my knees and said, I give up. I don't get it. I don't know what to do next. I'm not an actress. I'm selling crap on television. I've got 2 little babies I'm not seeing. What am I doing? And I said, so maybe you have a thought, because I could use some help here. See, Susan has a tremendous sense of humor, because in walked this guy with a silver version of this at 3 o'clock in the morning in England. And he starts doing this. I'm like, what's that? He said, oh, it's a little office de-stressor thing we've got. I'm like, okay. And I put it in my hand, and I'm like, well, that's stupid. And I gave it back to him. My first words, that's stupid. He goes on TV, and I'm in the green room by myself. I'm cold, I'm alone, I'm tired, I'm frustrated. That wasn't the answer, thank you. And he sells 1,000 of them. Like, he comes back out. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm really tired. I'm like, can I see, what is this? He said, well, you spin it like this, you give it a tug, and it starts to spin. Now, I don't know what we're going to call this one, but I had a vision. I've had one of these in my life. And I will swear on my children, I saw my entire life. And I looked at him, I said, this is a fitness product. I said, this is the greatest fitness product, and I've sold 1,500. This is amazing. And he's like, no, it's an office de-stressor. Well, okay, how do I get one? I didn't even know what I was asking because I've only been a spokesperson up until this point in my life. And he said, well, I've sold about 100,000 in the last 5 years. By the way, I'm a corporate magician. Really? Somebody's got a sense of humor. He's funny. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, well, in your Forbes Riley, he said, if you want it. He said, here's the deal. I don't want to do this anymore. If you can sell 25,000 the first year, you can have the company and I'll just take a small percentage. I come home with this silver thing and I show my husband, like, ha, I found it. And he's like, yeah, really? And then he said,